What's up, guys? Today we are talking all about essential amino acids. What are they? Are they beneficial for you to be taking? And how I took a supplement for 30 days and we're going to look at my results. First of all, what are amino acids? They are the building blocks of proteins and therefore our muscles in our bodies. And so it's what your protein foods break down into on that cellular level so that you can use them as building blocks to do all kinds of things in our body, but muscle growth being one of those things. So there's a difference between branched chain amino acids, essential amino acids, and other amino acids. You've probably heard of branched chain amino acids, which are branched chain in nature if you are looking at the actual structure of them. And this might be something that you commonly take in a pre-workout or something like that in order to build muscle. So where do essential amino acids fit in? Well, essential amino acids are 9 different amino acids that we cannot make in our bodies, and therefore we need to get from food, or in this case, from a supplement. You've probably commonly heard of branched chain amino acids being something that you can take for muscle growth, but we are going to look at how essential amino acids compare on the research basis and in my experience taking a supplement. When I was reached out to from this company in order to review their Perform product that's supposed to help with muscle growth, I will admit I was a little bit skeptical because I had heard, maybe like you, that if you're meeting your protein goal day to day, you don't need branched chain amino acids or any other kind of amino acid supplement to help you build muscle, because we have an amino acid pool in our bodies that we can pull from in order to create that muscle as long as we're meeting our overall protein goal. However, they showed me lots of different research on the essential amino acids and were great at answering all of my questions. And here is what the research showed. Essential amino acids on a gram for gram basis had a 3 times greater rate at building muscle than any other protein. So what is that showing? That even if we meet our protein goal with food or protein powder or whatever else day to day, taking something like an essential amino acid supplement is having a 3 times a greater benefit above and beyond that. That's huge, especially when muscle growth is one of your main goals. Not only that, but they also showed when compared to branched chain amino acids, human growth hormone, or testosterone, that these essential amino acids actually had more peak muscle synthesis as well. So here's the chart on that. You can see that it has a much greater muscle synthesis rate than any of those other options. Not to mention, it also helped with overall endurance, lowering fatigue, and cognition as well. So it can help you stay more alert. Here is the Amino Co Perform supplement that I was sent once I agreed to do this review. We know that essential amino acids, based on the research, have been really beneficial. There's that 3 times greater muscle synthesis rate, peak performance overall being better, but how did it actually work for me when I tried this product? One thing to note, on the back of this supplement, they will list the different ingredients. I went with the pink lemonade flavor in order to have no artificial sugar. So I love that they gave this option. There were several flavors, a couple with artificial sugar, but I was able to choose one without, which I thought was super smart. Another thing you'll notice on this label is that they list the different amino acids. One thing, if you're looking at it with a close eye, you'll notice is that tryptophan, one of our essential amino acids, is not on this list. Tryptophan is not one of our rate-limiting amino acids, meaning it does not limit the rate at which we can build muscle, so leaving it out wouldn't cause any problems in terms of how quickly we can build that muscle. But also, in addition, tryptophan is a precursor of serotonin. Serotonin might make you feel a little bit more tired or fatigued, so we wouldn't want that in something like supplement like this that's supposed to help you get going in the gym. So leaving it out was not a problem and also prevented some potential fatigue that could come along with serotonin made from our tryptophan. They added citrulline instead because it's the precursor of arginine, just another amino acid that is also going to help with muscle stimulus and growth. So I tried it for 30 days based on the directions given, and here is how that went. So I didn't change anything about my routine during these 30 days other than adding the supplement. So I kept my typical workout routine and typical workout plan that I follow and ate as normal. I don't typically limit any foods in my diet, although I obviously emphasize healthiest foods for me first and foremost, but I also live my life. So the only factor changing in those 30 days was adding this supplement in. You'll notice on the back of the label it says to mix 1 scoop with water. That is what I did. You drink it about 30-ish minutes before your workout and can also drink it through that workout to prevent any muscle mass decreases that might happen from that muscle breakdown during something like a strength training workout. I took the 1 scoop. It says up to 3, but knowing my results, knowing that I only took 1 scoop is something that would be important for you to consider. I also took this on the off days when I wasn't working out because, if I'm honest, I wasn't 100% sure what to do about that. So just kept it the same across the board and always took 1 scoop a day. Here is a screenshot of how my muscle mass changed over the 30 days. As you'll notice, I gained almost 1.5 pounds of muscle mass over those 30 days, which might not seem like a really big number, but that's actually a pretty significant and great sustainable way to pace to add muscle mass. So for me, I was actually really impressed that I didn't have to change anything necessarily about my life. I didn't have to get super strict on a really rigid workout plan or change my food significantly and still saw those muscle mass increases. The more muscle mass you have, the more calories you burn at rest, which is metabolism. So increasing muscle mass can also help you increase your metabolism. There's lots of different ways to help your metabolism or unknowingly hurt your metabolism, and that's something I teach in my 4-week program, how to optimize your metabolism in things like food and also increasing muscle mass. So for me, this supplement fit really well into my life based on those goals that I have for myself. However, my one caveat with this was the fact that it contains caffeine. That might make sense for you because your pre-workout powder might already contain caffeine, and this could be a better option with better ingredients and those significant results that you might see. But for me, I'm pretty picky about when I have caffeine. I try to cut it off around noon every day, but I also work out in the afternoon or evening, so that wasn't necessarily conducive with my workout schedule, taking something like this. So if there was a caffeine-free option, it would definitely fit seamlessly into my lifestyle. Or if I do morning workouts or workouts before noon, this is definitely something I would continue to take for those muscle mass results. If you're someone who wants to optimize your metabolism, see those muscle mass gains in general, or you're already taking a pre-workout powder and you want one with better ingredients that is science-backed, I highly recommend switching to this Perform supplement. And for being a part of the General Wellness family, you actually are going to get 30% off with the code GW30. I've linked that below in a direct link to actually purchase this product as well. I would love to hear if you have any questions about what else to consider when it comes to metabolism, what else to look for in a supplement like this, or if you try the supplement, I would love to hear how it works for you. Grab a smart scale or jump on a scale that you might have free access to at a gym. Make sure you're tracking that specific muscle mass and fat mass so you can see the changes in real time. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave any comments you might have in the section below, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss any of our videos.